The economic landscape of the United States is fraught with complexities and uncertainties, as experts predict a prolonged battle with inflation. Federal Reserve officials are navigating a delicate balancing act, aiming to tame inflation while ensuring the economy does not plunge into a recession. With high interest rates set to persist into 2025, the impact on housing markets, consumer confidence, and overall economic growth is profound. The Federal Reserve's commitment to achieving its inflation target of 2% is unwavering, but at what cost to the broader economy? How will prolonged high interest rates reshape the financial landscape and daily lives of Americans? Welcome to Global Economic Drops, where we bring you simple summaries of important daily and weekly economic news from around the world. Our mission is to simplify the economy and help you navigate the treacherous waters facing investors today. So before we get into today's videos, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking the bell icon. And if you find our news briefs valuable, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below telling us just what you think is going on with the state of the world, and share this video with a friend or two so that you can all stay updated together. Thanks for watching, and now let's dive into it. Understanding the economic conundrum, Federal Reserve's prolonged battle with inflation. In a recent series of statements, Federal Reserve officials have provided a sobering outlook on the future of the U.S. economy, highlighting the challenges posed by stubbornly high inflation. As the Federal Reserve grapples with these economic hurdles, its strategies and projections significantly influence financial markets, business decisions, and household budgets across the country. Federal Reserve's adjusted projections for interest rates. Cleveland Federal Reserve President Loretta Mester, speaking in an interview with Bloomberg Television, indicated a potential reduction in the number of anticipated interest rate cuts in 2024. Initially, 3 rate cuts were projected, but stalled progress on curbing inflation has necessitated a reevaluation. Mester's remarks underscore a broader sentiment among Federal Reserve officials who are increasingly cautious about making premature adjustments to interest rates. Broadly speaking, inflation is going to come down. I just don't think it's going to come down quickly, Mester asserted. As Mester prepares for her final meeting before retirement, the June session of the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, will be pivotal. This meeting will produce the closely watched dot plot graph, revealing individual members' interest rate projections. Mester emphasized that while recent data on inflation showed some improvement, it remains too early to definitively chart a course. The Federal Reserve, she noted, is prepared to adjust rates if inflation worsens, highlighting a cautious yet adaptive approach to monetary policy. Persistent housing market challenges. Federal Reserve Vice Chair Philip Jefferson addressed the ongoing inflation in the housing sector, noting that the full impact of recent interest rate hikes has yet to manifest in the inflation metrics. Speaking to the Mortgage Brokers Association, Jefferson explained the lag effect in the housing market, where significant increases in market rents during the pandemic continue to influence existing rents. This dynamic, he suggested, will keep housing services inflation elevated for the foreseeable future. Jefferson's insights reflect a broader consensus within the Federal Reserve that a cautious approach is necessary before lowering interest rates. He pointed to promising signs, such as consumer inflation expectations stabilizing at pre-pandemic levels, as indicators of progress. That shows the American people believe that we will make good on our commitment to bring inflation fully back to our objective, Jefferson said, reinforcing the Federal Reserve's dedication to its inflation goals. Long-term outlook, higher interest rates, and economic growth. Atlanta Federal Reserve Bank President Raphael Bostis offered a longer-term perspective, suggesting that the fight against inflation could extend into 2025. In an interview with Bloomberg TV, Bostic expressed confidence that inflation would eventually reach the Federal Reserve's target of 2%, albeit over an extended period. He warned the public to brace for higher interest rates, which he believes will persist beyond the near-zero levels seen before the pandemic. Bostic highlighted the effectiveness of high interest rates in slowing economic growth, noting feedback from business leaders who observed a deceleration. This deceleration is seen as necessary to bring inflation under control. He also pointed out the cooling effect on the labor market. This balance between curbing inflation and maintaining economic stability illustrates the Federal Reserve's delicate task. The broader implications of prolonged high interest rates. The Federal Reserve's stance on maintaining high interest rates has broad implications for various sectors of the economy. For the housing market, elevated borrowing costs have already dampened demand for mortgages, making homeownership less accessible for many. This scenario could lead to a prolonged period of subdued activity in the real estate sector, with potential knock-on effects on related industries such as construction and home improvement. Consumer behavior is also likely to be influenced by prolonged high interest rates. Higher borrowing costs for credit cards and personal loans could lead to reduced consumer spending, affecting retail sales and overall economic growth. Businesses facing higher costs of capital may scale back investments, potentially slowing innovation and expansion. Furthermore, the labor market, despite showing signs of softening, remains a critical focal point. The Federal Reserve's policies are designed to strike a balance, avoiding excessive unemployment while ensuring that wage growth does not fuel further inflation. This balancing act is crucial for maintaining consumer confidence and economic stability. A future shaped by monetary policy. The Federal Reserve's ongoing efforts to manage inflation and interest rates underscore the complexity of economic policymaking. Each decision has far-reaching consequences, influencing everything from housing affordability to job security. As officials like Mester, Jefferson, and Bostic navigate these challenges, their insights provide valuable guidance for businesses, investors, and households. As the economy evolves, the Federal Reserve's strategies will continue to shape the financial landscape. The prolonged battle with inflation serves as a reminder of the delicate interplay between monetary policy and economic health. How will these policies influence the future trajectory of the U.S. economy? Will the efforts to tame inflation lead to long-term stability, or will the costs outweigh the benefits? In light of the Federal Reserve's projections and strategies, what are your thoughts on the future of the U.S. economy? How do you think prolonged high interest rates will impact your financial decisions and overall economic well-being? Share your opinions and insights on this critical issue. Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on global economic news. See you on the next video, and please like and share if you enjoy our content.